and we are here at More Tomorrow. The teams are coming in. Drew, let's see what you can see over there. Let's see who's the first team to pass here. Belize Bank. We see Belize Bank passing More Tomorrow first, followed closely, and I mean closely, by Westrac, Leston Canulet, Cobb's Arm in third. We have Coop Sheet Metal in fourth, Whatever Boys in fifth, Niche in sixth. All right, these guys are definitely looking strong here at More Tomorrow. We will be hanging around for a little bit more to see the other teams coming by. The first few teams are Belize Bank, Westrac, Whatever Boys, Niche. That's the order in which they pass right here at More Tomorrow. Let me see if I can grab one of the guys from... Oh, I tell you, when these guys' teams pass, they just run like really fast, like quickly, to try and figure out where next they can see the other team members. But I tell you, Westrac started out strong yesterday. Today is no different. They're definitely looking good. They're looking strong. Belize Bank looks like they're going to have to do a lot of work today. But I'll tell you one thing, it's a long day. It is the longest day of the race. You never know what's going to happen. Niche is right up there with them. And like I said, you never know. Servings, like Louis was saying this morning, servicing is essential. It's very important. And if this is a primary, this is an important service area for all the teams. And if they're not serviced here, then they will definitely run into some issues. Let me look at the BDS sheet here and see exactly what he has. Belize Bank came in first, Whatever Boys second. That means Whatever Boys is the first in their category. Belize Bank is the first male. Let's see who else we have here. The first intramural, is Whatever Boys. What else do you have? You didn't write the only first? Only the first ones you write?
Only the station prize you get. We have to get the first
only the station prize. All right, the first male team got, what is the prize?
We don't have that.
You don't have, okay. If they claim the first prize here at More Tomorrow, do you have the order in which they cost? No. All right, and now we have, hey, Jerry and Chris and Mr. Cod. This is Joseph and Taylor. These guys are doing good, looking strong. Let me run over on this side to see if I can get a word with the service team for Joseph and Taylor. There you go. Hey, all right, I'm looking for, they've not come here, make I have a word with you. All right. This is Mrs. Guidance. Mrs. Guidance is Chris Guidance's wife. How are you, Molly?
Good, I'm doing good.
What's the feeling like?
Oh, very good. It's very good.
How does it feel to have not only your husband on the race today doing well, but also your daughter, which I would imagine is your first child, right?
Yes, she is, and I feel very good.
What kind of preparation you put in to prepare both of them? I would imagine having both of them in the home, feeding them to time. I mean, I know you feed all your children to time, but they, I would imagine, need special food and special care. What is your day like with them?
Oh, very hectic. They always request special meals, and I have to tolerate all this canoe talk. They keep repeating themselves as it is the first time I'm hearing it, and then I have to be there, oh yeah, and I have to act as if though it's the first time as well. But they would rehash their training, they would go to the drawing board, and it's like canoe all day.
How do you think that this activity help your daughter when she's not on the water?
It keeps her fit, and she has a very bright appetite. I don't know if that's a plus, but she has a very bright appetite. And, it keeps her physically and mentally fit. And if she wants to go party, then she remembers she has a race to do. Yeah, so I like it. I like that she's involved with it. Here she goes right now. That's my girl, yeah, Jada!
Black Orchid Resort, the first mixed team, Jada Guidance and her team. I tell you, you guys must be really proud of this child.
I am. I'm not allowed to say this, but yeah, she's doing very well. Being a girl, and she's a strong girl as well. After all, I'm the mother. I know that.
All right. Well, good luck to both of them. They're doing excellent. I see Mrs. Johnny Watts in the water. She is like full service. Linda, come up here so I can have a word with you, man. And because of my gym shoe, man, how are you?
Doing good, thanks, Rhonda. We're waiting for the guys.
We see Nestle team passing. How are your guys doing?
I don't know. We're going to find out right now. They got a good night's sleep, so they should be doing good.
How did they do yesterday?
They came in second, 7 seconds behind the Grumpy Old Man team.
All right, we look forward to seeing them today.
Okay, see you later.
No, I figure you want that, so how look for you. Oh! Sure! Here! D&A Construction. That is the Gillett brothers. D&A Construction, they're heading home. I would imagine they got their service a little while ago because they have passed the service area now, and hopefully, all goes well. But tell you what, it's very rare when we get the chance to speak with the service team. Tell me your name, sir.
Mr. Arana.
Miss.
Man of Grumpy Old Man.
You service Grumpy Old Man?
Yes, ma'am. All the way.
Tell us what does it take to be a servicer?
Everything, all that energy. I feel broke up right now.
What you have to do? You have to be able to swim, dive. What is the criteria? When they decide who will be the serviceman, what are some of the things they look for?
We just work together so make it easy for you. Two are going in there.
Two only going in there?
Yeah.
But you have to be able to swim for being a serviceman, right?
I don't think so. Actually, I don't need to swim.
Long as you reach in far enough that you could service, you don't really have to swim. But if you want to take one duck, you could take one duck.
All right. So how they find them? Where are the two from?
We work with a company with the boss man, the one of the paddlers, Caribbean Engineering.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Team Police, I tell you, servicing is essential in this race. If you don't have guys like these guys here, it definitely would not be the same because you need somebody to make sure you get your food and your nutrients and all of that because it's not easy being on the water for 6 hours or so. We see the guys here from Benny's. They are the Belize Defense Force, sponsored in part by Benny's. These are the guys that ate Pastor Ina yesterday. All right, so we expect them to do better today than they did yesterday. Pastor Ina is definitely the pastor of choice. When you are in the mood for pasta, please make sure you go and get some Pastor Ina. You're a servicer here too. How are you?
I'm fine, I'm good.
Generally, you have to service 2 teams. This year, you only have to service 1 team. This, if you don't know, this gentleman here is brother to Jerry and Chris. Years gone by, he used to have to service 2 teams because they were always paddling in 2 separate canoes. But this year, his life has been made easy. What's this year like for you?
Well, I'm glad I have 1 team to service because it's very hard to service a team, and I don't want to make them miss their service and have to suffer out there. So.
Did they get service today?
Yeah, they get all so far.
What is some of the pressures you go through when you don't bring service? I mean, obviously you live in the same yard or in the same house with them. I mean, what's a night like when they miss a service?
I don't want to imagine that because they are never done. They are never finished with that.
How do you prepare yourself to prepare for them?
Well, I'm doing it a long time, so I know I got experience and know the tactics, so I could help them. Yeah, I could.
Do you go out and like before Rutamaya, like practice your swimming so you can swim faster and stronger, or you're always in the river, so that's nothing?
Yeah, well, we live in the river, so we don't have to really practice or anything. It's not too hard. Yeah.
Anything you'd like to say to them?
Well, I just wish them the best of luck and hope they do the best.
Oh, I know if anybody know how your mother feeling about this is you, because you are the baby and you live home. So, how does your mother feel now that both of these guys on the same team?
I think she's very proud of them because she wants to see this a very long time. This is something that is going on long and they need to paddle together because we're brothers. Yeah.
Well, I think they're doing excellent considering, the time that they had to practice and it's not only them, but they also have a heavier person, for lack of a better term, in their canoe. I think they're doing extremely, extremely well.
Yeah, well, the guys are experienced paddlers, so they could handle. I don't put anything past them, so
All right, thank you so much. And I tell you, we get a chance to speak with some of the service guys. We get the chance to speak with the paddlers because Ruta Maya is not only made up of the guys paddling in the race. It is made up of people, the services, the wives, the husbands, the daughters, everybody that comes out here to help to make Ruta Maya what it is, the spectators, because without them, there's nothing. I feel like I'm chasing down the lady from Caribbean Engineer. I'm going to catch you. I am going to catch you. Morning, how are you?
Good morning, how are you?
I am good. How are your gentlemen doing?
As you can see, they're doing fantastic. We're very proud of them, very happy.
They're first in their category?
They are right now, I believe so, yes.
What keeps them in first place?
High energy, practice, strategy.
I always want...
What he said?
I also want to know what's in those little bottles that you mix up.
Carbohydrates, I believe, carbs. And that's it, that and water, and they're good to go.
Okay, well, so if I drink carbs in this case...
Well, you need to exercise them off. Don't just drink carbs.
What do you expect to see by the end of the day today with your guys?
Well, I hope they come ahead in their category, go Masters.
But I'll have to say, I know that all of these guys are friends. The ones, they're all friends. So what's the conversation like when Ruta Maya is finished? Boy, I really bust you. What's the deal?
At the end of the day, we all have a good talk. We're all buddies. We're in it to have fun. We're in it to have fun. That's what it's all about.
Excellent. Continue enjoying.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, let's see who else. Oh, here we see Sport Belize. Johnny Watts' team. They're second in their category. Print Belize is just passing them, but they have to stop for servicing. If you notice, they get 6 bottles.
Okay, grumpy old man didn't hear that.
That is so funny. You have to turn here, Drew. You see this lady right here? You see what her shirt says?
This is going to be on TV.
Caribbean Engineering. She is the wife to the Caribbean Engineering, one of the guys in Caribbean Engineering, who are in the lead. What a Thing is second in their category, but when she sees What a Thing passing, you can turn back. When she sees What a Thing passing, she whistles, she says, "Yay, go!" What's that about?
I tell you, we're friends, we're all friends, and we're all in it to have fun.
Good luck. I tell you, that's the spirit, though. That definitely is the spirit. You see these guys trying to, the closer they get to this side, the better servicing they're going to get. If they miss their servicing here, it will be problems for them. You see a team there trying to get servicing. Oh gosh. They missed their servicing. That team just missed its servicing. That is not a good thing. This is the longest day of the race, and without that servicing, they're going to have a hard time. Did you see that team just missing their servicing?
No.
Where is the next service?
Big Falls? I don't know.
That's almost at the end.
Yeah, they got a few hours to
They're
go
going to
now.
have a hard day today.
And the sun is on.
Yeah.
Oh wow. It is important for the services to position themselves. I mean, it's not always perfect. It's important for them to, if they got to be on the other side, they got to be on the other side. If they got to swim across, they got to swim across. But they need to place themselves in a position where the teams will be able to get the servicing they need. Kabule, the bear of Dominica, definitely passing, supporting the Belize Defense Force. And if we notice, the crowd is thinning out because they're definitely trying to move to another location, another Kabula team coming in the distance. This is what the fun is about. You know, Jorge, if you notice out there, everybody cheer for all the teams.
Yeah.
They just want to see the guys and girls do well.
Yeah, I noticed one of the teams flipped over just as they were heading out of Motomaro. I think it's the Sid Ignatius team or one sponsored by Happy Cow. They flipped over. And their group that were here cheering was telling, let's go boys, they're only minutes away, like less than a minute away, and they were cheering. They got in the boat and they continued the race. I must say that it kind of changed today in terms of who is leading along. It's a very tight first group, so anything can happen on day 2.
I'll tell you what, it's a tight first group. It was a tight first group when they left the first day. But if you notice, Belize Bank separated themselves. Today is a long day. Today is a very, very long day. And because of such, they have to use